Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Sabrina Ferilli is one of Italy's most beloved actresses, known for her earthy sensuality, emotional range, and charismatic presence on screen. Born on June 28, 1964, in Rome, Italy, Ferilli grew up in a working-class family. Her father was a spokesman for the Italian General Confederation of Labor, and her mother was a housewife. Despite not coming from a show business background, she displayed a natural inclination toward performance from a young age, later pursuing acting with passion and persistence. Her early career began in the 1980s, when she appeared in minor film and television roles, gradually establishing herself in the Italian entertainment industry. Ferilli's big breakthrough came in the 1990s, when she became one of the most recognizable faces of Italian cinema. Films like La Bella Vita, 1994, directed by Paolo Virzì, marked a turning point. Her performance as a woman torn between love and ambition earned her widespread critical acclaim and a Nastro d'Argento award. This role cemented her status as both a talented dramatic actress and a symbol of Italian femininity. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Ferilli became known for her versatility. She could play passionate, strong-willed women in dramas, yet also shine in comedies and lighter fare. Her presence on television, including her work as a presenter and performer at the Sanremo Music Festival, made her a household name beyond cinema. She was also admired for her beauty, authenticity, and confidence, qualities that resonated strongly with Italian audiences. Ferilli's international profile rose in the 2010s thanks to her role in Paolo Sorrentino's The Great Beauty, La Grande Bellezza, 2013, which won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. Her portrayal of Ramona, an aging but kind-hearted stripper and confidant to Tony Servillo's protagonist, showcased a deeply human and vulnerable side of her artistry. Critics praised her understated yet powerful performance, considering it one of her finest. Over the years, Sabrina Ferilli has also become known for her outspoken views on social issues, particularly her advocacy for women's rights and her candid discussions about aging, body image, and authenticity in the entertainment industry. She has resisted Hollywood pressures and plastic perfectionism, choosing instead to represent real, mature Italian women with dignity and humor. In addition to her film work, Ferilli has enjoyed great success on television, starring in popular series such as Le ali della vita and L'amore strappato, where her performances continue to attract both critical and popular acclaim. Her ability to connect emotionally with audiences, whether in a comedy or a tragedy, remains one of her defining strengths. Sabrina Ferilli's enduring appeal lies in her rare combination of talent, beauty, intelligence, and warmth. She embodies the modern Italian diva, grounded yet glamorous, passionate yet thoughtful, a true artist who has evolved with time while staying true to herself. In the later stages of her career, Sabrina Ferilli continued to reinvent herself, balancing her film and television work with a growing presence as a public personality and advocate for cultural and social issues in Italy. She has often been described as the people's actress, not just because of her relatable on-screen characters, but because of her down-to-earth attitude and sincere connection with her audience. Ferilli's filmography in the 2000s and 2010s demonstrates her range and willingness to take risks. In Fuori d'Agosto, 1996, she explored social and ideological contrasts in postmodern Italy with a subtle comedic tone. Later, in Tutta la vita davanti, 2008, again directed by Paolo Virzì, she delivered a sharp, satirical performance as a cynical corporate manager, a role that showcased her ability to balance humor and critique. Her collaboration with Virzì, one of Italy's most humanist directors, brought out some of her most acclaimed performances, blending social commentary with personal emotion. Television also became a major platform for Ferilli's expressive power. In miniseries like Commesse, 1999, and Le ali della vita, 2000, she portrayed complex women facing moral dilemmas, earning huge viewership and critical praise. Later, her performances in Baciamo le mani, 2013, and L'amore strappato, 2019, further solidified her reputation as one of the most respected actresses in Italian television drama. These roles often centered on themes of justice, resilience, and maternal strength, qualities that have become synonymous with her screen persona. Beyond acting, Ferilli has been a symbol of national pride. She famously participated in public celebrations of Italy's World Cup victory in 2006, appearing at events that underlined her status as a beloved public figure. Her charisma and patriotic energy made her not only an actress but a cultural icon representing Italian vivacity and spirit. Ferilli's personality off-screen has also contributed to her enduring popularity. Known for her humor, authenticity, and refusal to conform to superficial standards, she has often spoken about the pressures placed on women in the entertainment industry. She once said that she prefers the truth of expression over the illusion of perfection, a philosophy that has helped her maintain credibility and admiration among both critics and fans. In more recent years, Ferilli's collaborations with filmmaker Paolo Sorrentino continued to strengthen her artistic legacy. Following The Great Beauty, she appeared in Sorrentino's television project The New Pope, 2020, further cementing her place in contemporary Italian screen culture. Her work in the 2020s has shown a continued commitment to storytelling that highlights emotion, humanity, and the complexity of women's experiences. Ferilli has also been recognized with numerous awards, including multiple Nastro d'Argento and Ciak d'Oro honors. In 2021, she served as a co-host and guest at the Sanremo Festival, where her elegance and empathy were widely praised. Her presence there reminded Italy of her enduring importance, not just as an entertainer, but as a representative of Italian artistry and resilience. Today, Sabrina Ferilli stands as one of Italy's most enduring and respected figures, a performer who has moved gracefully through comedy, drama, and social realism, all while remaining true to her Roman roots and her honest, heartfelt approach to life and art. Sabrina Ferilli's personal philosophy and outlook on life have become as admired as her performances. She has long stood out in Italian show business for her combination of confidence, humility, and sincerity, qualities that have earned her immense respect from both audiences and peers. Unlike many of her contemporaries who pursued international fame, Ferilli chose to remain deeply rooted in Italian cinema and culture, believing that true artistry comes from authenticity rather than ambition for global recognition. In interviews, Ferilli has often spoken candidly about her working-class background and the values it instilled in her. Growing up in Rome, she was surrounded by ordinary people with strong character and humor, traits that later shaped the realism and warmth she brings to her roles. She has said that this grounding gave her an instinct for truth, something that audiences easily sense in her performances. Whether she's playing a glamorous diva, a single mother, or a working-class woman, she radiates humanity and empathy. Ferilli is also widely respected for her views on aging and beauty. In an industry that often prioritizes youth and perfection, she has chosen a different path. She has consistently rejected plastic surgery, preferring to embrace natural aging as part of her identity. Her stance has made her a role model for women across generations in Italy, proving that charm, elegance, and magnetism are not bound by age. She once remarked, "The beauty that lasts is the beauty of authenticity, of experience, emotion, and truth." Her private life, though relatively discreet, has also drawn public interest. Sabrina Ferilli was married to lawyer Andrea Perrone in 2003, but the marriage ended a few years later. She later found lasting love with Flavio Cattaneo, a successful manager and businessman, whom she married in 2011. The two have maintained a low-profile relationship, built on mutual respect and independence, something Ferilli values deeply. She has often expressed that happiness for her lies not in fame or material success, but in balance, privacy, and honest relationships. A passionate supporter of social justice, Ferilli has used her visibility to speak about important causes. She has been a vocal advocate for women's rights, LGBTQ+ equality, and workers' dignity, often highlighting the struggles of everyday Italians. Her political awareness, inherited partly from her father's union activism, informs her sense of responsibility as a public figure. Despite her success, Ferilli remains refreshingly humble. She often jokes about her fame, describing herself as a Roman who happened to make movies, and insists that what matters most to her is sincerity, both in art and in life. Her humor, spontaneity, and refusal to take herself too seriously have only made her more beloved. In recent years, she has taken on a mentor-like role in Italian entertainment, encouraging young actors to pursue passion over fame. She has also embraced new platforms, participating in streaming projects and social discussions, showing that her influence continues to evolve with time. Sabrina Ferilli's story is not just one of talent and beauty, it is one of perseverance, intelligence, and integrity. She represents an ideal of the modern Italian woman, confident, compassionate, and real. Her legacy is already secure as one of Italy's greatest actresses, but her ongoing relevance shows that her journey, like her artistry, continues to grow richer with each passing year. Sabrina Ferilli's filmography is a vibrant reflection of Italian cinema's evolution over the past 4 decades, blending social realism, sensuality, humor, and emotional truth. Each phase of her career marks a new chapter in her artistic development, as she consistently gravitates toward stories that reveal the complexity of everyday life, especially from a woman's perspective. Her early work in the late 1980s and early 1990s saw her developing her craft in a mix of comedies and dramas that often showcased her natural charisma. Films like Americano Rosso, 1991, and Una Storia Italiana, 1991, helped her gain exposure, but it was La Bella Vita, 1994, that made her a major figure in contemporary Italian cinema. Directed by Paolo Virzì, the film explored the social and emotional struggles of Italy's working class, and Ferilli's portrayal of an ambitious woman torn between love and independence was both relatable and groundbreaking. She won the Nastro d'Argento for Best Actress, the first of many honors that would follow. In Fuori d'Agosto, 1996, another Virzì collaboration, Ferilli showcased her comedic instincts, embodying a lively, politically opinionated woman whose warmth and wit reflected the cultural tensions of modern Italy. This film demonstrated her rare ability to mix humor with intelligence, creating characters who felt alive and contemporary. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Ferilli became one of the defining faces of Italian popular culture. She starred in a number of successful films and television series, including Commesse, 1999, a heartfelt story about friendship and resilience among a group of women working in a clothing store, and Le Ali della Vita, 2000, where she played a compassionate teacher helping troubled girls. These roles earned her immense admiration from television audiences and solidified her image as a performer with both glamour and emotional depth. In the 2000s, Ferilli began exploring more nuanced and socially conscious roles. Tutta la vita davanti, 2008, presented her as a ruthless manager in a call center, a sharp commentary on Italy's labor system and economic instability. Her performance was fearless, balancing satire and empathy in a way few could. Around this time, she also worked in projects like Io e Lei, 2015, a tender and courageous film about a romantic relationship between two women. Played by Ferilli and Margherita Bai, the film earned critical acclaim for its sensitivity and maturity, with Ferilli praised for portraying same-sex love with subtlety and honesty, a rare theme in mainstream Italian cinema at the time. Her international recognition reached new heights with Paolo Sorrentino's The Great Beauty, La Grande Bellezza, 2013. As Ramona, a woman of fading allure who brings warmth and compassion to the life of a disillusioned writer, Ferilli delivered one of her most poignant performances. The film won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film, and Ferilli's work was celebrated worldwide for its humanity and restraint. In more recent years, she continued to impress both critics and audiences in films and television dramas such as L'amore strappato, 2019, based on a true story of a mother wrongly accused of abusing her child, where her emotional intensity captivated viewers. Her role in Gloria, 2024, a musical period piece by Margherita Vicario, further showcased her range, charm, and commitment to fresh, creative projects even decades into her career. Artistically, Ferilli's greatest strength lies in her authenticity. Her characters often represent women who navigate the tensions between passion and duty, freedom and convention, power and vulnerability. She excels at conveying resilience, the quiet, hard-earned kind that defines real people. Whether in a political satire, romantic drama, or emotional family story, she carries a deep empathy for human imperfection. Sabrina Ferilli's enduring legacy in Italian cinema is not only about her filmography but also about what she represents. She embodies the voice of ordinary Italians, proud, humorous, emotional, and sincere. Her career reflects a commitment to artistic truth, social conscience, and emotional realism, qualities that have made her a timeless icon of Italian culture.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.